On July 23rd, around 4 p.m., I hear this weird screaming noise. A noise I've never heard before. A scream unrecognizable. So I go outside, and what do I see? A stray cat brought a beautiful little blue parakeet to my yard and was presumably trying to eat him. So what do? You better believe I grabbed that parakeet, brought it outside, and put it underneath the basket. So now I have this little parakeet inside my house. I check to see if he's okay. He seems really friendly, and he looks to be in great condition, despite the fact that he was just in an altercation with the cat. So I decide that I'm gonna keep him. So what do? I go and buy him some bird food. So I came home and I gave him the food, but he wasn't too interested in it, and it's understandable, I guess, because he's probably nervous and scared of his new surroundings. But I posted a photo of him on Instagram, introducing him. I decided to name him Rooster, so I put introducing Rooster. He's my 1999 hero, and if you know, you know, because he's named after Rooster in Top Gun Maverick. And I put the song, the do-do-do-do-do-do, where they're playing football on the beach in Miles Teller. Well, if you know, you know. So I thought that was very cute and clever and interesting. And yeah, you should definitely follow me on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Instagram, link in the description and name on the screen. So that night, I let Rooster rest comfortably. I didn't bother him too much, that way he can get used to his new surroundings and just kind of settle in. I watched a lot of videos and read a lot of things to try and get the best cage for him, the best food, and be the best parakeet mom that I could possibly be. So the next morning, I tried to feed him, and it was pretty successful. He finally started eating. I spent a good amount of time with him just trying to put my hand in the cage so he can get used to it. Well, not cage, but this little basket container that I put together for him. Then eventually, as you can see, he let me touch him. So we were off to a really great start. But then things took a turn for the worst. Before I could even buy his cage, he started to sit facing the wall of the basket. And I thought that was really weird and strange. And if you can see, when I touched him, he didn't even react or move. His head started to tilt back, and he would lean against the side of the cage. I started to feel really bad, and I knew that something was wrong. So I decided that I was going to take him to a vet. But as you know, on Sundays, everything closes early. Not that many vets take care of birds. And I was completely lost. So I thought, well, let me take him to Petco. As I was getting ready, my dog Movie got a little nosy because I had him on my bed. And she was sniffing him. But he was starting to get worse and worse. By the time he was in the car, he was already laying to one side. Then I loaded him up and we went into Petco. I was gonna buy him a cage, but luckily I saw one of the vet techs there, and I asked them what they thought.
Yeah, he's panting pretty bad. It's a male.
Yeah, I would try to get him to a vet.
If you want him to make it, I understand it's like, it can, like, if you want to, like, help it, save its life, then you probably would have to take it.
Yeah. Do you know any vets that are open 24 hours? Because you know it's Sunday, so everything's...
No, there's some that are 24, but it's just you have to make sure it's apiary.
So this was the cage I bought him. It had to be this hamster cage because all the other cages had to be built, and I didn't have time to build the cage. I just needed to get to a vet as soon as possible. Plus, he was just laying down at this point, so I thought this would be perfect. I put him in his new cage, and about 5 minutes later, he passed away. So R.I.P. my little Rooster, my little 1999 hero.